Hello, welcome to our American History 2 course here at Waldorf University. I'm Kevin Mason. I'll be your instructor as we work the next 8 weeks to get a better handle on American history from 1877 to the present. So maybe a little bit about me first, so we'll get into the course, what we can expect on a week-to-week basis, as well as this week specifically. I'm the chair of the Department of History, Geography, and Political Science here at Waldorf on campus in Forest City, Iowa. I'm coming to you from Salveson Hall, which is kind of the key building that actually used to be the Waldorf Hotel. Anyway, we got a lot of time for history to come. I have been at Waldorf here the last 7 years. I teach primarily American history, and my own personal research focuses on kind of the United States Midwest from about 1800 into the 1900s, particularly looking at agriculture and environmental change, some things like that. You can find some of my recent publications if you go over to my professor profile and take a look at that. I also am a Waldorf alum, kind of. I originally went to college at North Iowa Area Community College before finishing my undergraduate degree, my Bachelor of Science in Social and Behavioral Sciences at the University of Mary in Bismarck, North Dakota. After that, I went to Wayland Baptist University in Plainview, Texas, and completed my Master of Arts in History, focused on American history, before eventually coming here to Waldorf, where I earned a second master's degree from Waldorf Online, which hopefully helps me kind of help you. I understand what it's like to be on the other side, and I finished that degree I did my Master of Arts in Organizational Leadership focused on human resource development. After that, I went to Iowa State University where I completed my PhD in 2020, focused on rural and environmental history, both globally and in the US. So that's probably enough stuff about me. If you got other questions, though, feel free to ask, and maybe via email. You can call me. My office number is 641-585-8222, but it's much easier to get a hold of me via email. Even if you want to talk on the phone, kevin.mason@waldorf.edu, then maybe we can line up a time, because I think it's good to catch us all when we're at our best. I know many of you are taking on this challenge of completing a college degree while having a lot of other stuff going on. I can relate to that. I appreciate that. I teach online quite frequently. As I noted, I was an online student myself, so I really get it. Just work with me. If you're letting me know what's going on with you, if you have questions about things that are going on in the course, if you don't understand something, that's literally my job. I'm here to help you learn about American history from 1877 to the present over the next 8 weeks. And I think we have a really cool course in store for you here. Taking a look at the discussions, I hope we'll have some really good conversations over there. Every week there's a discussion board question. This first one, pretty easy. You hop on, introduce yourself. I think it's really good to get an understanding of how many different people are Waldorf students and where we come from, what kind of unique perspectives we bring to the table, what kind of experiences we've had in our lives. All those things kind of color how we understand history. And one of the things I've really noticed both in my learning experiences and also on the teaching side is if we can all bring those unique perspectives into the discussion board each week and have some real conversations about topics people debate for free on Facebook every single day, we can have a pretty interesting class that's more than just you logging on and going, really great post, I appreciate you doing that. I'm just trying to get the points here. Let's get something out of this experience other than just kind of, I don't know, doing the minimal amount that we possibly can. And I'm here to work with you in those conversations every week over on the discussion board. The first comment or so, or in the banner, will be a video of me talking about the discussion board question for the week. And hopefully that will help kick off our conversations a little bit. A lot of times I'll let you guys have the conversations, primarily because I think sometimes when I weigh in, then the conversation dies. So I want you to be respectful of each other, realize that everyone does have a different perspective and different experiences that make them see the world that they do. And let's have a really good dialogue develop over there on the discussion board. Usually every week you'll have something else to do as well. So like in Unit 1 here, what you need to do this week is your Unit 1 assessment. And one of the reasons why this is in here is just making sure you're getting familiarized with the learning resources that are available, both in terms of what's already in the Blackboard shell with the e-text that we're utilizing for this course, the lectures, as well as I do have over on the side panel some research resources for you to utilize in order to kind of maybe do the best you can on these assignments, especially once you get into more of your written work a little bit later in the course after this week. So this week, though, the assessment's pretty straightforward. You open it up, see what the questions are, multiple choice. There's a matching section of putting correct dates with in order with dates. And then also there's a short essay question. So if I'm doing this, one of the things that I would do is log on. I would take a look over the whole assessment and then go through your reading, knowing what you're kind of looking for and how you can maybe develop your argument for that essay point. We'll talk about that a little bit more as we get going in the course as well. I'm going to talk about different historical thinking skills each week that you can apply to the course that maybe will help you along. I think they're good skills for anybody to learn on a week-to-week basis or just to practice it in our everyday lives as well, that are things that if you're only taking one history class or a couple during your time here at Waldorf, that hopefully it'll be something you can take both into your professional and personal life and utilize some of these research skills, some of these argumentation skills, some of these empathy type skills that we're going to talk about as well as we get further into the course. So make sure you're getting that discussion board knocked out this week. Make sure you're doing that first assessment. Let's have a really good start to the class. And if you need anything from me, make sure to communicate. I'm here to help you, but I can't read minds, especially in the digital format here as we're just all working together in the online kind of world. So make sure you're reaching out. I'm here to help you. I'm here to put you in every position possible to be successful. And I look forward to the hard work you're going to put into the course the next 8 weeks. Good luck.